This is a signal of success for the U.S. military, for the U.S. effort here, and for the Iraqis' own ability to build on their victories over terrorism and over violence and sectarian strife and build a new future. This is one of the core areas of Iraq for the future, with most of the oil fields down here in the south, with its one outlet to the sea, bordering on 3 different countries. Basrah is an extraordinarily important area, not only today, but in history. We're very, very proud that we have opened a consulate down here. That will be the focus of our efforts in this region. The 25th Division will be continuing the military missions until the end of the year. Then we'll be remaining here, and we'll be continuing on our support for the security forces through police training and through support for the OSCE mission to arm and equip the Iraqi military. So we're continuing the joint civilian-military operation, but with a different balance.
There still is a U.S. military presence here. It's just a little bit further out of sight, which gives the consulate more space for us to step in and take over a set of responsibilities like police training that the Department of Defense used to have.
And it's been a very challenging and rewarding deployment, and we finally come to a milestone, which is the TOA ceremony with another great division, the Tropic Lightning Division, the 25th. Well, I wish for them continued success here in U.S.D. South. They're very well led by the 25th Infantry Division Commander, General Chapoux. But they will be great partners with the Iraqi security forces here. There's no doubt in my mind. And they will continue that partnership as the months go by. So I just wish them the best, the remainder of their deployment. And I couldn't think of a better division to turn this over to than the 25th Infantry Division.
So to the citizen soldiers of the 36th Infantry Division of the great state of Texas, you have set the conditions for continued progress in the South, an area that has the potential to become the economic engine and the center of prosperity for Iraq. Normally, when we farewell one division, we welcome another to Iraq. But today's ceremony marks a significant milestone as Operation New Dawn begins to draw to a close in honor of our commitment to the security agreement. And thanks to the tireless efforts of our teammates across Iraq, the plan for our departure remains on track. But there's still some heavy lifting to be done. And the days ahead will be challenging. And the responsibility for coordinating our reposture efforts in the South will fall upon the broad and capable shoulders of United States Division Center, led by the 25th Infantry Division and by Major General Bernie Chapoux. Building on the progress made by the tremendous efforts of our men and women in uniform, the U.S. mission led by the embassy in Baghdad and supported by its consulates like the one here in Basrah will expand and deepen the economic, diplomatic, cultural, and security ties with Iraq under the Strategic Framework Agreement.
U.S.D. South managed over 740 civil support projects revitalizing Iraq's economy, improving its infrastructure, as well as improving its judicial system and its rule of law. We also simultaneously set the conditions to reposture U.S. forces in Iraq and closed 18 bases and 9 provincial reconstruction teams. I truly believe this team made historically significant contributions that will help create a brighter future for the people of Iraq, improving the environment so democracy can flourish and the people can prosper.
Proudly and seamlessly assume these responsibilities. Regardless of all the future demands, some that are known and others that are unknown, no one should question or challenge our resolve. Good to see you, Jake. Thank you for coming.
presently under the control of United States Division South.
Was organized on July 18, 1917 at Campbell, Italy. By the end of the war in Europe, the 36th Division had participated in 5 campaigns and earned 17 Medals of Honor and 6 Presidential Unit citations. After half a century, the 36th Infantry Arrowhead Division was reactivated on May 1, 2004 at Camp Mabry in Austin, Texas. Its mission was to help transform Texas. The 36th Infantry Division was organized in Texas and Oklahoma National Guard regiments. On Friday, 2 soldiers received Medals of Honor, and the division colors carried. The 36th Infantry Division became the first American unit to invade that landed on the beaches of Salerno, Italy. Following the German surrender on May 8th, they were at duty until December. And others in providing a secure and stable environment for the people of Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of United States Forces Iraq, General Lloyd J. Austin III.
That attracts much needed foreign investment. And thank you for attending the United States. Trained professional security forces are essential to know that security underpins progress. Iraqi Army divisions and 3 border region commands and 2 operations work to train the trainers. The training day ceremony marks a significant milestone as Operation New Guns in Baghdad and Anbar. I know that there are confidence in you and your team. Your accomplishments will have an impact on this region for years to come. All our guests today, thank you very much for
His hard work and dedication made this ceremony possible, and what can only be termed and rewarding, and Eagles Rising. Citizens with the intent to destabilize, for your friendship, your stalwartness, and your sacrifice. Transition. My command group, and I know you and your division will finish. And in front of my staff, I am honored to have served for each of you, in spite of help.
But I hope to leave you with 2 important impressions. The first impression